We made our way through the secret door behind the wall, finally finding the right section of wall to punch through. We made our way down. In a chamber below, we found a guy who was in a sarcophagus, whose name I forget. We led him out, and he had a story that didn't really make a lot of sense to Breaker about crawling into the sarcophagus so that his assistant could let him out, but his assistant, and he got in there to hide, apparently believing that his assistant would survive the creatures that. So maybe his assistant was like a Skyrim companion and basically unkillable. But we let him out. We then went even deeper down another flight of stairs into a large chamber where we met a fire beholder, beat the crap out of him, but that was just apparently the mini boss, because then all of the duplicates of ourselves appeared and began attacking us. And that did not go quite as well in terms of success. So a lot of our duplicates wound up escaping. But in the midst of all the fighting, we lost someone. I don't recall who died, and then came back, and then died again of exhaustion.
Like Michael Jordan.
Right. There was an effort to revive this person, but he did not want to return. So that character, whoever he or she may be, is now lost to us.
I'm really going to miss Durbin.
I'm going to miss Brett Favre, too.
Yep.
We also did discuss whether or not we should take the Wand of Orcus out of here, since apparently all of the forces of every demon and devil will be after us if we are carrying it around outside of whatever ward is keeping it safe in here.
The real question is, what's the ward that exactly is keeping it safe? Is the entire area have dwarven drones on it that protect it, or is there something else?
We never really learned that. All we learned was that the devil who sent us in here to get it said that they couldn't come and get it themselves.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. What they should have done was just told the demon that 13 summoned, listen, when you go in there, grab the Wand of Orcus and come back. Because that would have just solved all their problem.
They weren't thinking that far ahead.
Too bad. Maybe the demons summoned by the Wand of Orcus have to obey the holder of the Wand of Orcus, and they don't have the authority over the other demon, or authority to go against the holder.
That might be the problem, is that if we try and get rid of it by using the Wand of Orcus, we lose control of whatever the Wand of Orcus is controlling.
Does the demon stay? Like, is that now like another companion?
No, it was a minute and he's gone. He vanished.
We also came across 2 giant skeletons who were guarding probably the door out. So the Wand of Orcus was used to control them, so now they're following us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
Oh my
and
god,
Breaker,
we have more minions.
Yeah. Well, but
Yeah.
we lost Melvin and all the dwarves.
Yeah.
They're upstairs.
Well, about that, and Melvin's fire immunity and ability to swim.
But Breaker would suggest that we just send one of the giants with the Wand of Orcus into the lava and just have him submerge it.
Maybe he would do that.
Then it would still be, I mean, they still couldn't come in here and get it, apparently. And if they eventually come in, good luck finding it, because it's not going to be obvious where it is.
Show me what must be done, and I will move mountains to do it.
You have, Rastul. You've bounded headlong into every fight. You've taken on everything that I've asked. You've fought for thousands of years. Remove the scourge from so much of this world. You've made a difference. If you wish to rest, you may rest now. You look
Sire.
battle weary and tired.
It's just not my nature, sire. This conflict, it's all I know. I can barely remember anything from my life before. And so this is what I am. There is no rest for me until the conflict is over, one way or another.
There'll always be a conflict, Rastul.
And I shall always be there to answer the call.
He walks over to a door and opens it. It looks to be a field of green. It is a nice autumn day. You can feel the wind. You see a woman in the field and a young girl. It is there, Rafstool, if you wish. I have asked enough of you.
My family?
Your family, Rafstool.
But what of my daughter that I just saw? Is that truly her?
She will have choices to make when she reaches adulthood. Her destiny is not written in stone.
So Rafstool pauses, considering deeply what would be the best for him with all of this. But seeing his wife and his daughter, he kind of loses it. He breaks down, and he then races headlong towards them. So with tears in his eyes, he runs to them. They seem to be doing something. As he gets closer, they appear to be gardening, and then they hear the sound coming from behind them, and they turn, and the daughter is the first one to react and begins running and shouting, "Daddy, Daddy!" Meanwhile, his wife says, "Oh, can it be? Is it true?" And then she drops what she's doing and then also runs, and then they all jump together into a big old embrace, and Rafstool in his great strength just wraps them both up in his arms, and they start twirling. And then as that's unfolding, the door that Laxmano opened slowly closes.
Rafstool does not come to as you cast Revivify.